Hi, I'm Stephen Michael, and welcome to another episode of Filmmaking for freelancers. So today I'd like to talk about one of the most important things you'll find on set, and probably one of the most requested things you'll find on set. The director, producer, client, they always want to see the image, and instead of having people hover over your shoulder, probably looking in towards getting a transmitter or a receiver to send them this signal. The most popular option, and probably what you'll see on most of the bigger sets and $1 million sets, is the Teradek. And with the Teradek, you're probably going to spend well over a couple $1,000. Let's be real, we all don't want to spend a couple grand on a transmitter and receiver. And don't get me wrong, Teradek is great. It's the reason they're the industry standard. But little guys like us out here, we need something a little bit more pocket friendly so we can send a signal to our client. And what I like to use is the Hollyland transmitter. This thing is robust. It's very, very well built. You get everything you need for $6.99. Fraction of the price of what you'll pay with Teradek. And then you can also get one of their monitors for $5.99. So for the price of about $1,200, you can get a transmitter and receiver and a monitor. Throw another $500, you can get two of these bad boys. So you're already getting more bang for your buck. Walking around with the monitor, like you say, you don't have no extra attachments to it. The receiver is built in. And then you can also, if you have the second monitor, these are great on-camera monitors as well. You have a transmitter built in, so you can have an on-camera monitor and send it to the other monitor, either for your focus puller or director. So I love these things. Hollyland has really been looking out for the consumers, and I stand by them. You run both of these off of MP batteries, as you can see, or if you have a director's cage with a V-mount attachment, you can power it via DC, which is how I like to run it. Longer battery, longer life, so that way I'm not constantly changing MP batteries. Same thing with this. When they're attached to my camera or onto a stand, we're running through the DC via V-mount. You can also power it through USB-C, so you have a couple of different options. As you can see, Hollyland is giving you a beautiful digital display, making it easy to navigate through, and it's very user-friendly. They offer a quiet mode with the fan, so audio guys won't be complaining too often talking about, hey, your receiver transmitter too loud. You can go right in here and turn it down to quiet mode. Another thing I love about these things is you can send it up to 2 receivers or to 2 monitors. You can daisy chain a receiver to another monitor, and you can send it out to multiple monitors. Let's just put it like that. Hollyland offers an app for iOS and Android devices. So once you download it, you can connect up to 4 different devices, so people can walk around with their cell phone or iPad if you don't want to spend the extra $500 on a monitor. So Hollyland really thought of everything and has made it really, really easy on us. So some of the cool features the app offers: the app allows you for false color, it allows the waveform, it allows you to take screenshots, it allows you to record things, and you can save it all directly within the app. Export it to your phone or export it to the iPad for reference later. I love the app. Make sure you guys check it out. Hollyland is really taken the production to the next level and has allowed, I'll say, an industry standard experience. I stand by Hollyland 110%. I'm not sponsored by them, but as you can see, I love their equipment. I'm using their mic right now. I think things sound great on here. There's no other transmitter receivers I would prefer to use over these. The range on these things are about 450 feet. So when you're out on the field, I do recommend that your AC or client, they're close. But for whatever reason, if they have to be a good distance from you or in another room or on another level for whatever reason, you do have 450 feet to play with. You have 0 to no latency with these. If you're transmitting your image in 4K via the HDMI port, your latency is about 0.06 seconds, which is not much at all. It's very usable. You can work with that. Your clients can keep up with what's going on. I don't necessarily recommend transmitting a 4K image because, of course, you get more latency. You're transmitting a much larger file. If you go down to the 1080 and transmit 1080 image, the latency goes way down and it's much easier to keep up with focus. So if I'm doing action or something that requires more movement and more for me to ride the focus, I'm not really stressing myself out with the latency, and I'm getting almost a seamless connection in 1080. So Pretty quick video, guys. I just wanted to tap in and go over the transmitter I like to use. I was DM'd a couple times, what do I use to send my image? People saw my post that Hollyland reposted on their Instagram and said, oh, which transmitter you're using? How do I like it? They asked me a couple questions about it, so I figured I'd do this video and answer those questions. But yeah, quick rundown. Latency is good. Lightweight. Battery life is awesome. Fan noise can be a little loud, but you can switch it to quiet mode. Battery life is great if you choose to run it off of battery. If not, it has other options to run the power through itself. I love these things. Like I said, you can do a lot on them. You have false color, you have the waveform, you have zebra, you have the focus assist you can use on here. Change the aspect ratio depending on what lenses you're shooting through. You can record, you can pull stills on here. So if you want to go back and reference something later, it just offers you a lot of options. It's only like $4.99 and two for $1,000. Really can't beat it. Everything's built in. Fan on here kind of sucks too, but stay away from the audio, guys, and you'll be fine. If you guys want to see something, or like I have to go more in depth about like the specs, or you know, if you want to see me run out in the field and see actual tests with some of this stuff, just let me know. I don't have a problem to do with any of that. I just figure it'd be easier for me to talk about it. For the most part, I feel like it's easier to explain. You get your hands on it. It's super user friendly. It's like 4 things in the menu, so it's not complicated at all. Yeah, you want to save yourself a couple $1,000 bucks. Like I said, I'm not sponsored by them. I stand by the product. Definitely check them out. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell in the corner for whenever I drop a new video. Once again, I'm Stephen Michael. I'm out.